And welcome back. So let's see today what are we going to make. I'm thinking to go for the crane, and yes, the crane it is. These are all the materials we're going to be needing for our project, including the nuts and bolts and the other things. So we have a rectangular plate. We're going to place our 7.5 U-beam on top of it and attach the nuts and bolts so it's stable. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. And after we're done, we're going to be moving on to the next step. There we go. Now we have our 2.5 L channel, which we're going to place on top of the U-beams. We're going to nut and screw it down. After we're done with that step, moving on, we're going to put our 3.5 rod in our 6th hole. So we're going to first put our axle lock, the medium gear, and the fillers. Make sure to put both on one side too. After you're done, lock it tightly so it doesn't fall out of place. Once we're done, we're gonna have our 5.5 rod. We're gonna place it through, but before that, we have our axle lock, the small gear, and our 3 fillers. Put it through, put the axle lock on each side, and lock it. There we go. We're done with this. Now we have our big gear and few nuts. We're going to take our 7.5 L channel and we're going to place our gear on top. You might have to screw it in the gear because it's really hard to get. Then we're going to screw it down, make it tighten with the nuts. After we're done with this part, we're going to move to the other end and we're going to add our hook. Make sure the hook is tightened because we don't want it moving here and there. Now we're going to place it in the 10th hole, and after that we're going to add our gear, just the center of it. Put it through, add the axle locks on each side, tighten it. Here we go, we have some nuts and flexi, and then we have our 2.5 chamber. So after that we're going to put it through the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and 5th, and we're going to lock it. We're going to put it through. As you can see, this is the handle. And after putting in the handle, make sure it's tight, we can now rotate it. So let's give it a test. It looks pretty cool though. And when I move it, it sure does move down and move up. So let's try it and test it with this bag of flexis. And there we go. As you can see, our crane is picking it up. Mission accomplished. Thank you so much for watching.